Good morning to my 24 subscribers, my future subscribers, and all the people that secretly watch me without subscribing. Today I want to talk about other dimensions and like maybe some of it will be my opinion, some of it are other people's opinions, because I want to let other people that are watching decide what they think. But the video's not going to be based on facts, obviously, because there's, as far as I know, not evidence one way or the other. But it'll give you some ideas to think about. And, a lot of us wonder, if other dimensions are real, and if so, what are they? A few weeks ago, I touched on the topic a little bit in one of my videos, because ghosts and shadow people, they might be normal people in another dimension. They might not be ghosts or shadow people. They might just be like us. And maybe we look like ghosts or shadow people to them. And, it's possible. Like anything's possible, obviously. But sometimes I do wonder if there's like other dimensions, and maybe the things that divide the dimensions are breaking down, and it allows us to see the people that are in the other dimensions, which would explain, the ghosts and shadow people. I do believe in spirits, but I don't believe in ghosts. So, but I've seen things. So the question is, have I seen ghosts and they're real and I don't believe in them, or are they spirits like angels, demons, or something like that? Or are they actually people that are just divided by some sort of wall that we can kind of see through, that we're not supposed to see through? I've seen a lot of shadow people, and so then I kind of wonder, well, maybe it's the same thing with them. Maybe they're just in another dimension that it's even harder to see through, so all we see is the shape and not the details. Another thing I had touched on in the video was, that conflicting memories could be triggered by memories being bridged between the dimensions. Like if we exist here but we also exist somewhere else, maybe when we have memories that don't make sense with the world we're living in, maybe those memories are actually coming from us in another dimension, and somehow they're linked. Maybe the minds of, maybe we have, thousands of us out there, or maybe there's just a handful, and we're linked in some way. And so then we pick up on each other's memories, and, maybe it's a good thing to do, good thing for us. Maybe it helps us heal emotionally and spiritually, because there's more than one of us working on it. But also it could explain irrational fears, if you're afraid of, I'm just going to say something random, since snakes. A lot of people are afraid of snakes, I guess. But maybe the reason that those people are afraid of snakes, if they've never been around one, is because maybe them in another dimension got bit by one or something, And so that's a possibility, because anything's possible. And there's just so many things that I've read and heard. One of the theories was that that there's multiples of us all over the place, and in different dimensions. And when one of the people die, then those memories get scattered between the other people that are the same people in the other dimensions, and so the memories continue on even if the person doesn't. And it's interesting, I honestly can't say what I believe, because I don't have proof of things, so I just have ideas and thoughts and no set solid beliefs. So make up your mind, think about it. I know some of this is probably contradicting to biblical things, but then again, maybe there's different Bibles in different dimensions, because there are a lot of things I remember reading in the Bible growing up that are not in it. And I remember clearly reading the same thing many times, and those things don't exist anymore, or they don't exist how I remember them. And anytime I ask anybody else about it, they remember it the same way I do, which goes back into the whole Mandela effect. But anyway, I just for an example, I don't have the Bible in front of me right now, but I do remember reading about how the lion shall lay down with the lamb, and that's not in there. So, make up your own mind what you think about that and what your opinion is, but that's something I always thought was interesting. Well, not always. I discovered it a couple of years ago, I think. But anyway, let's see what else. There's so many things when it comes to stuff like this. I'm just fascinated by all the possibilities and all the things out there that could be. I try to keep an open mind and always consider every option, whether I come up with a solid answer or not. I only really come up with a solid answer if I have physical proof in my hand. Otherwise, it's just thoughts and ideas that I find interesting. So, anyway, I think that's about it for right now. That's all I can think of at the moment. But I just wanted to get a video out this morning. My tea's waiting on me. Probably just about cooled off by now, because it's been 20 minutes, so it's probably cooled off quite a bit. So anyway, I'm gonna go drink my tea and have my breakfast and get this uploaded. So hopefully you'll be seeing it. Well, let's see, by the time it's all said and done, it'll probably be almost 10 minutes, so it'll probably take 2 hours to upload. But internet in a small mountain town, whatever. Anyway, subscribe, comment, give me your thoughts. I'm interested in what other people think, and if YouTube notifies me, I will respond. If not, hopefully I'll see it someday. So anyway, thank you for coming and watching my video, and I'll see you in a few days. Bye. True story, real spill, Kill Bill. I'm hot right now, top 5 out of 10. Okay, let me talk my shit. You smothering that girl, let her breathe real quick. She looking at me, let her see real quick. Let me holler at you, boo.